Hello and welcome. In this video I would like to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of having your lights put on the mobile rack stand. So if you are interested in this topic, please stay with me. So a week ago I got myself this mobile rack stand. It's actually a TV stand from Amazon which I adapted to use my lights on, and it works very well so far, fingers crossed. But let me talk about what I observed during this 1 week of using it, and perhaps it will help you make the decision if you want to hang your lights on the rack stand, or maybe you still would prefer to use it on the door or on the wall like it's usually advised by manufacturers, because of course when you buy it you already have included that over-the-door hook which you can easily attach on top of your door, of course providing they are compatible with this over-the-door hook. So you can do it this way, but why would you consider using a mobile rack stand? So first of all, when you attach your lights using the over-the-door hook, then of course your lights will be fixed on the door, and you are bound to use these lights only in this particular room. And this has got advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of course is that it's for free. You already paid for the hook because it's included in the box, and you can simply attach the pulley system and use the lights on it. And if you want to have your lights on the rack stand like this, you need to purchase it and then you need to assemble it. So it takes some time, effort and money to have a mobile rack stand. So when you have a mobile rack stand like this, it's easy to move your lights. So for instance, when you want to do your light therapy in the evening and somebody is using bedroom, for instance, to do, let's say, some kind of beauty therapy, makeup or other things, and you actually have this half an hour time for yourself and you want to do light therapy, then you can easily take the lights with you and then do the therapy in another room. If you have your lights attached to the door, you can't do it. You just need to wait until somebody finishes doing it, whatever they do in the bedroom, and then they let you get in and do your light therapy. Otherwise, there will be some kind of family issues, yes, and we want to avoid it. So from this point of view, having a mobile rack stand is very convenient. And especially it's important when different members of your family want to do the light therapy, because everybody is doing it naked, so they would feel much more comfortable if they do it in their own bedroom and they know that nobody is going to come and see their naked body. So it's much more comfortable from this point of view to have a mobile rack stand. On the other hand, having light mounted on the door allows us to move your lights up and down. With this, it's not so easy. I don't know about the original rack stand from when you buy from the company who sells you the lights, because I haven't purchased it. But I can show you here on this stand. I think it's very similar to the stand you will get from the companies, because when you look on the pictures, they look very similar to this one. So let me just show you how not easy would be to adjust the height of this light if you want to. So for instance, if there are people in your family, they are different in height. So for instance, somebody is much smaller than you, or somebody is much taller than you, and you would like to lift the lights up and down during each session to adjust to their height. That's not really easy to do it with this stand, because let me just demonstrate why. Okay, to adjust the height of the lights in this stand, we would have to push these two sticking out knobs, and then of course lift this up or down. Bear in mind that the lights are already attached to it, so they weigh a substantial amount of they have a substantial amount of weight. So you would have to have two people to do it, and then it's not easy to safely put these fingers down, press it down, so you not pinch yourself. And I would be afraid that I can pinch myself. So if you want to adjust it, yes, when you fix the lights, it's probably a good idea to adjust to the height which you usually use, and then leave it like this. I wouldn't advise to adjust it to each session, because it's not so easy. So if you have one light, for instance, if you have one big light, because this is what you start with, one large full body panel, and then you want to do the session, for instance, on the top, and then lower it down to do on your legs, then it's better to have the light mounted on the pulley system on your door or on the wall, because of course you can easily lift it up and down. But on the other hand, if you have two lights which already cover you from top to toe, then you don't need to lift it up and down, and it's more convenient to have them on the mobile rack stand. And especially that, lifting two lights, two heavy lights on the pulley system, it's also not very easy, because of course you have to hold the lights with one hand while you are adjusting the pulley system, and you need to hold the weight of two lights in your hands. So it's only for strong people. So the short conclusion: if you want to move your lights from one place to another, of course this is the best solution. And the best idea is to have two lights for full body treatment, because you are not going to lift it up and down during each session, because it's not really feasible to do it with the mobile rack stand. But if you don't mind doing light therapy only in one place, like for instance in your bedroom, and you actually need to lift your lights up and down, changing the height of it, then the best option would be to have hanged on the wall or on the door using the pulley system. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumb up, share it with your friends who would also benefit from this information. Have a look at my website for more information about red light therapy, discount codes and other interesting stuff. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.